It all comes down to this. One race, three men, separated within 65 points. We all come down to Homestead Miami Speedway. We started back in February with the running of the Daytona 500 that ended with Casey Kane going to victory lane in the very first race of NASCAR 2011. After 35 straight races of traveling cross country, seeing many crazy moments, such as Mark Martin's dominance of both the Phoenix and Charlotte races, and Kyle Busch dumping me at Michigan, it all comes down to this. Homestead Miami Speedway. Welcome back to NASCAR The Game 2011 for one final time. I'm about to do race 36 of 36, the last race of the chase, the last race of the season. We are here in Homestead Miami Speedway for the running of the Ford 400. Yeah, of course I'm going to enter. I'm obviously the points leader, as you can obviously tell, so for this race we're going to up it to 27 laps, tire wear on, double fuel factor, damage full, cautions on, three men, Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, and Jimmy Johnson. Each two of them have the chance to pull off their first Sprint Cup championship. Jimmy Johnson has a chance to do something special. Do what no driver has ever done before. Go 5 straight back to back to back to back championships. Many compelling storylines this afternoon. As usual, Mason will be providing commentary whenever he feels like it.
Yep.
My dad randomly texted me. Jeff Gordon has the pole for the Ford 400, the last race. And we're going to qualify. Lego. I did race on Homestead before, way back when I first got this, back when I was in 4th grade. I did race on Homestead, and I actually did quite well. And I ended up spanking them. Maybe the luck could transfer over today. Anything to add before we go qualify?
No.
Alright.
I knew you were going to flip the car.
Well, it's better than staring at that.
That's what I do. I don't get
Hey, at least you have something to do.
I don't. I look at that screen.
Which is no fun. Okay. So here we are. We're going to be running the traditional GoDaddy paint scheme for the final race, because that's what Mark Martin drove in real life Homestead. And we got a time to beat of 33.15. No, that's the access road. It's for Indy cars, too. Down onto the racetrack. Here we go with our warm-up lap. Coming out of turn 4. Now, let's begin our lap. Looks like we do have a good lap going. As we drive down into turn number 3. Remember, Homestead is a unique multi-groove racetrack similar to Atlanta. You can run the bottom, some guys run the middle, and a couple guys try to run the top. We have the pole. One and done. So for one final time this season, let's take a look at our top 10. Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon are on the front row. My two championship rivals, Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Burton make up row 2. Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart, Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart are in row 3. Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch are in row 4. Rounding out the top 10, we have Denny Hamlin and Clint Bowyer. Now, let's send it to PRN's Doug Rice and Mark Garrow for one final time this season. Take it away, boys.
Homestead Miami Speedway. I'm Doug Rice along with Mark Garrow, wrapping up the NASCAR Street Cup season, the longest and most arduous season in all of professional sports. 36 races, it all began in February and it ends here in November. On the line in the Ford 400, a last chance at a win this season, and of course, a championship hangs in the balance. Ready to drop the green.
Interesting storylines await us this afternoon. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Burton, and Mark Martin all start up in the top 4. Pace car is off. Field is in the hands of Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We will see you in NASCAR 14. I did. I don't feel like doing it. One lap put on the board this afternoon. Mark Martin earns 5 championship points. Jimmy Johnson follows suit in second. Remember, Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Burton have got to fight for that lead if they want to have a shot at this championship. But it seems they got to get past that 5 as they make their way down into turn number 3. Coming out of turn 4 again. Another lap put on the board. See, the nice thing about Homestead is you got two you don't have one distinct lane you have to run. You can run middle lane, which is what I prefer to run at Homestead, especially with this track got reconfigured in 2003, because back then it was a flat oval that ripped off Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You actually have 2 distinct grooves you can run. You can run on the bottom of the racetrack if you want to. Or if you're daring, like if you're a daredevil like Kyle Larson, you'll run up on the top groove of the racetrack. 4 laps complete this afternoon. I still lead. And by lead, I'm still killing it. For one final time this season, let's go full throttle, presented by NASCAR Heat Evolution. Full throttle is where I shut up. And this is where you turn up the speakers on whatever device you're watching this on. Kyle Busch is in second now, 4 and almost 5 seconds off the lead. I'm thinking Kyle Busch is hoping for a caution right now if he wants to catch up to me. Yes, we can. 6 laps have been led this afternoon. Coming out the backstretch, there's probably no siding debris, just making shit up. As we make our way down into turn number 3. Kyle Busch is actually eating into the gap a little bit, but not much. But as I seem to get the better run coming off the corner. Make our way down through turns 1 and 2 right now. 3.5 seconds separate me and Kyle Busch. Remember, we had history dating back to Michigan in the first Michigan race this year, where Kyle Busch and I got together on the last lap that set off that massive pileup. You see Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch are battling for second. There's going to be a million things we're going to do for one final time in this Let's Play. So, for one final time, let's look at the cockpit. Kyle Busch has minimized that. Oh. Oops. Kyle Busch has minimized that gap, and he's closing up fast. Look at him screaming the top, going into turn 3. Look, what's he going to do? Is he going to go out on the outside, or is he going to take the lead? Here comes Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon on the inside. Hendrick Motorsports, 1, 2, 3. Busch to the outside, new leader at Homestead, a little bit of contact. Look, he's screaming the top, a little bit of more contact. It's going to be a pretty interesting view here, but let's look at the bumper cam for a while. Look at that, we're sucking up right to the back of the 18. What do we got to do? We got to go to the outside, we're going to stay right behind them. Here we go, for the lead here at Homestead. Busch barely takes the top spot. I take it back going into turn 1. Kyle Busch has one win earlier this year. That was back at Darlington. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Jeff Gordon. Kevin Harvick was going with Jimmy Johnson. Now Jimmy Johnson's going to the point. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin are going to try to take the top 3 spots. I'm not going to let Hamlin take third away from me so easily, though. Because look at this. There. Let's see what me and Kyle Busch can do.
Partnering up like at Talladega.
Yes, they are, except this is a half-mile race, 1.5 intermediate, boring, fuel mileage racetrack. A little bit of contact. How about this? Screaming the outside. Now we're coming up to Jimmy Johnson. Here comes Denny Hamlin. He's up there in third. How about this? Scream the top, outside lane. Jimmy Johnson's getting some points. He doesn't. We do not want Jimmy Johnson to win. As here comes Mark Martin trying to close in. I'm sorry, Denny Hamlin taking the top spot. First time he's led this afternoon. Run him up top. Wow, everybody passed me there. Got Greg Biffle, David Reagan, Carl Edwards. Everyone's a mess behind them. How about this? Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick hooked up, trying to race for second. Truex gets out of the gas, conveniently lets me by. What a coincidence that me and Truex will later become teammates in 2012. And then down the backstretch. We are pushing Kevin Harvick. Yeah, that's right. We are hooked up. We are literally hooked up. This isn't Talladega here. Wow, look at this. Slingshot to the outside, side by side for second. I'm sorry, inside. I take second. A little bit, no further incident. Oh, wow. Heavy bumping with Kyle Busch. Here comes Edwards up the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, David Reagan. We haven't heard anything from him all season. Now, look who's up there in second. Correction, never mind. David Reagan just jumps to the outside as soon as I say that. Kevin Harvick is there. He's on him. He's going to try to blow by him on the outside. He has the outside advantage. As looks like here comes Kyle Busch. He's coming back. Contact. Who was that he hit? A little bit. Oh, further incident to me and Busch. 3 wide, 4 wide behind me. Okay, this is intense. This basically is the making of a rap written on it. Truex to the point.
Hold on. My droid's being stupid. My droid is being stupid right now.
Truex. Oh, holy crap, that's loud. 11 laps to go in the season. Truex and Allmendinger take the top 2 spots. AJ Allmendinger is actually at a win at the Bristol Night Race, but also had a good shot to take second. Martin Truex Jr. in his first year with Michael Waltrip Racing. They haven't been known much except for winning the 09 Coke 600, but maybe they can get a win in NASCAR's final race as a momentum booster toward 2011. More contact with Martin Truex. Look, we're screaming the top right now. I could easily just dunk him right now. I have no idea where my other 2 championship rivals are, but at this point, I don't care. I have the lead, or I almost had the lead. How about this? Harvick to the outside. Truex drops back. Then we got all sorts of cars fighting for positions. Biffle, Harvick way to the outside. Truex to take third, Harvick to take the lead. I have no idea how many laps are left, but all I know, think this is about to get juicy. Whoa, contact, Harvick saves it, I'm in the wall. Mason, like to add anything?
No. I think that you made a really nice save.
Me and Harvick both saved it.
I was figuring it would be a caution.
Nope, caution free so far.
Everybody's acting like it's Talladega.
Look, Edwards and Harvick fight for second. These 2 have had history. Remember, Edwards won the June Michigan race when me and Kyle Busch wrecked. And it seems to me like it's just the great shuffling of everyone that I've ever raced with this season. Edwards to take second. Harvick to take it back. 7 laps to go. Harvick to take second. This could get good. This might get good. This may be a case of him taking defensive driving classes next year. Harvick and Martin battling for the win, just like in the 2007 Daytona 500. Contact again. Biffle to the outside. Busch is coming back to take second. Things are going to get intense. How about this? Look at this. Biffle screaming the outside. Allmendinger up there. Wow, look at this. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Team Fortress 2, baby. How about this? We are hooked up. Greg Biffle. This is back when Roush was actually a serious threat on the roll around goes Biffle, the leader. Biffle is around, and they're crashing everywhere. Caution flag is out. Things change again.
Let's watch his replay.
Hard contact from Biff, Burton, Jennifer. Whoa, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh.
Championship implications abound. This may have just killed Burton's chances this year. Here we go. Allmendinger and Martin on the front row. How's it turn out? 4 laps of racing left in the season. If you want to watch this when you're done, go ahead. Let me know. Here comes Kyle Busch, 0.2 of a second. Look at this. He jumps way down to the outside while I'm going to try to take a better line to the bottom. On him going into turn 3. Look at this. He's zeroing in. He's there. 0.3 of a second off. It seems like the wrecks on this game, as we saw by that last caution, were just greatly exaggerated. Like, in an EA game, if that happened, there'd be 2 or 3 cars involved. This, there'd be like 15 or 20. Here comes Denny Hamlin to take second. He has a shot at winning the Ford 400. He was the defending winner of this race from 1 year ago. And Jimmy Johnson earned his 4th championship. And speaking of Denny Hamlin, look at him on the outside. 2 laps of racing to go in the season. Never mind, Kyle Busch takes second. Everyone freaks out, derps to the outside. Truex, Rudiman to second. David Rudiman, where did he come from? Out of nowhere to the top spot. Looks like he's going to probably jam on the brakes again. Oh, he's going to the... What the hell's going on? They're pitting. Well, yeah. Did not realize he was pitting. Caution is out. Which means... Oh! Hard contact. Looked like Eric Almirola was slowing up and Robbie Gordon just drove right under him. Here we go. Green white checker. Lord knows we've had a lot of these this year. First attempt at a green white checker finish this season. Or at Homestead. I'm sorry. First green white checker at Homestead. Edwards on the inside to take the lead. Do we make it around to the white flag lap? Oh, way to the... Oh! Yay! Edwards is facing backwards. No caution. This is going to be me. What the heck? It's
no
like
caution?
The entire field's pitting? Wow, alright. White flag into the air. Final lap at Homestead. Me and Kevin Harvick are going to fight for the win.
Ooh.
Harvick down on the inside.
Oh.
He is there.
This is nerve-wracking.
Yes, it is, Mason. Harvick, he's got one last shot. If you want, we might see a photo finish right here. Martin on the inside. Harvick on the outside. Martin outside. Harvick inside. Cut. Thank you, Kevin Harvick, for ruining a photo finish. Mark Martin wins the Ford 400, and he is no longer a bridesmaid. He is the NASCAR the Game 2011 Sprint Cup champ, as half the field seems to pit as there's 2 cars driving on the grass. And let's do a celebratory championship burnout. Good God, look at how messed up our cars. Look. That's from a lot of beating and banging. It's what drivers do sometimes. It's to generate a little bit of smoke, see?
You're up there, bro.
Yeah. How about this? Mark Martin, always a bridesmaid in the NASCAR championship fight. Today, he realizes his dream as he earns I have no idea how many wins he has, but he has a lot of them. Wins this season, and it's enough to close out the championship. He was red hot in the last 2 races. Led every lap at Phoenix. Led most of the race at Homestead when the field randomly pitted late. Frame rate lag. Look at all that frame rate lag.
That was epic.
Harvick ruined a photo finish because he hit the brakes and because he thought I was going to door slam him.
You know it'd suck if you got right at the finish line, somebody wrecked you right in front of the finish line, and everybody made first place except you.
That actually happened a couple times on this Let's Play.
Oh, really?
Michigan, the first Michigan race when I told you Kyle Busch wrecked me,
Yeah.
and you saw the Texas recording when Denny Hamlin dumped me within 500 feet of the line when I was trying to have a photo finish with Jeff Gordon. So, this top 10 is going to probably make you go, what in the actual heck? As we have Mark Martin winning today's Ford 400. Kevin Harvick, 25 100ths off the lead in second. Brian Vickers, third. Robbie Gordon, fourth after butt plowing Eric Almirola earlier. Wow, butt plowing. Doesn't that sound wrong?
Yeah.
Scott Speed finishes. Oh my God, Scott Speed finishes 5th. Joey Logano 6th. Juan Pablo Montoya 7th. David Gilliland 8th. Greg Biffle 9th. And Trevor Bayne in the 16A rounds out your top 10. Jennifer Jo Cobb is 11th. Oh my God. Oh wow. Todd Bodine 14th. Ryan Truex 15th. Edwards, despite getting spun on the green-white checkered, ended up 16th.
What about Danica? She in the 30?
She's driving the 7 in this game, but she's probably in the 30s. So basically, a good chunk of the field was put a lap down because everybody pitted on the last lap. So Clint Boyer 17th. Jimmy Johnson, my first championship rival, is 18th. AJ Allmendinger 19th. Kyle Busch 20th. Hamlin 21st. Truex 22nd. Stewart 23rd. Jeff Gordon 20. No, we're good. Jeff Gordon 24th. Ryan Newman 25th. Kurt Busch 26th. Matt Kenseth 27th. David Rudiman, after almost leading with 2 laps to go, ends up 28th. Dale Jr. 29th. Jamie McMurray 30th. Jeff Burton, my third championship rival I had to fight, finishes 31st. Brad Keselowski 32nd. Travis Kvapil 33rd. David Reagan 34th. Kevin Conway 35th. Danica Patrick 36th, like she always is in this game. Elliott Sadler 37th. Marcus Ambrose 38th. Casey Kane 39th. And Michael Waltrip finished 40th. 41st is Bobby Labonte. 42nd is Eric Almirola. And 43rd is Sam Cornish Jr.
Well, Danica Patrick did better than she used to.
She always finishes in the low 30s on this game.
Why?
Because she sucks. So, this is the final point standings. The final chase standings. Jimmy Johnson finishes 2nd, so he will not get his 5th straight back-to-back championship, even though he did in real life. Kevin Harvick finished 3rd. Jeff Burton 4th. Juan Pablo Montoya 5th. Greg Biffle 6th. Kurt Busch 7th. Kyle Busch 8th. Jeff Gordon 9th. And Denny Hamlin 10th. Clint Boyer 11th. Trevor Bayne in the 16A finished 12th. As you can see from the rest of the field, not much change here. Kenseth finished a very...
Where's Danica?
She's probably in the 30s, dude. Yep, 36th. No, I'm going to show the championship celebration. So, not much change through the rest of the points. Continue the career. Here's the championship celebration. Oh, God. Plastic doll. Oh. Wow, look at how excited they are. They're just like, yeah, good job. Mark Martin hoisting his first NASCAR championship in general, video game or not. So Mason, what did you think of this Let's Play? What very little parts you were on?
Wow, it was a good race. I should say good races.
Yep. Favorite race so far?
Yeah.
Or correction, what was your favorite race in general?
That one was pretty intense.
I have no idea why everybody was pitting at the end.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it when we're done, go ahead. So, that was NASCAR the Game 2011. very fun ride that began at Daytona in February. Featured several rage moments, several photo finishes, several dominating wins, but like all good things, they must come to an end. Tune in the future when I reveal the next NASCAR Let's Play.
See you then.
Goodbye, everybody.